Can you hear me?
Yes, Aditya, now you're audible. Yep.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Raj. Thank you so much for letting me know. A little bit nervous, you can understand. People
Yeah,
from all over
exactly,
the
Aditya.
world.
Yeah.
All right, great. So good to see you guys. So before we start, I would like to say thank you so much. We have got a very huge response from all over the world. This is the first time that we are doing a live demonstration of Chat GPT, and that will help you guys in Odoo management in your any version of Odoo. All right. So after this, I would also like to thank Mr. Shabbir Merchant. He's the founder and CEO of Pragmatic Tech Soft for supporting us in making this event happen. All right, so let's start the show. Okay. Uh, Before, again, just a couple of disclaimers that anyone who's joining from LinkedIn, they have a 10 seconds lag. Okay. So you will, you'll get the live broadcast after, you'll understand live broadcast after 10 seconds. All right. If anything, any of your questions are left unanswered, you can drop me an email, aditya.babar@practic.co.in. I have mentioned that in the band, in the green band, right? Okay, so world has moved on, guys, and I literally miss Google. You know, this I never thought I'll say this. Back in 2010 when I started my digital marketing career, I thought like, okay, Google is the only thing that is gonna be the future, but that's not the case today. ChatGPT has reduced the hours I spent on Google by 75%. You won't believe this. You know why? Because I love ChatGPT. As it is serving me an interactive, search result. So, it's giving me an interactive session. It is giving me a very interactive experience of, answering my search queries, and the accuracy is also splendid. Well, that's my perspective. If you have any kind of your perspective, you can drop and share your perspective on in the comments below. All right. So this show is going to be mostly about ChatGPT prompts, and it will be a live demonstration. After we complete the session, we have something for you, and Raj is here to share the same. So I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Aditya Babar. I head the marketing department at Pragmatic. Okay, and your host for the session. And I'm so excited to have you all here with us today. Uh, so now, before we jump into the amazing and the prompt world of ChatGPT, let me introduce you to our awesome team. All right, so we have with us in this session our operations, technology, and sales wizards from Pragmatic TechSoft. They are the masterminds behind some of the most innovative solutions at Pragmatic TechSoft. And these guys are so good that if they were superheroes, they would have been called the Core Avengers. That's what we call them. Right. So introducing out Mr. Amazing, Mr. Raj Yaligar. He is our sales lead, and he also takes care of the sales for the region, US and Europe. And then our software team lead from West region, Mr. Dhrup Singh. And then last but not definitely to be missed, our software team lead from South region, Mr. Ajay Krishna. So Ajay Krishna and Dhrup will be performing the entire live demonstration of ChatGPT. And they will create the module. They will tell you how the code quality should be increased. They will also tell you, how to fix the bugs using ChatGPT and then implement on the Euro system. All right. So let's take a quick look at the key takeaways of our show. So number one is to simply understand how to enter the prompts, like I said in my previous dialogue, and get the desired solution and then implement it in Odoo. Post ChatGPT session, we have a couple of announcements to make as well, just to make this program exclusive. So stay tuned till the end of the show, because it's going to be equally interesting for you guys. Uh, I want to introduce Pragmatic Tech Soft as a company quickly. So we are 15 years old, experienced in software development, and we are associated with 13 plus years of being associated with Uru. Oh, just hold on. I just observed that my slides are not moving ahead. Just a second. All right. So, like I was saying, before we start, so I want to introduce Pragmatic TechSoft as a company real quick. We are veteran with 15 years of experience in the software development, out of which 13 plus years of we have been associated with Odoo. Pragmatic TechSoft has elevated slowly but steadily, and as of today, we have team of 100 plus developers. I'm not kidding at all. We have 100 plus developers right now on board working with Pragmatic. All right, and so when I say we are associated with Uru for like last 13 years, I mean to say that we have been working with Uru since they launched their version 4. And what is the USP of Pragmatic is like we have 170 plus micro vertical products built on Uru platform and readily available on Uru App Store. So thank you for the Uru developers working at Pragmatic. They have developed 170 plus micro vertical products, which are meant for industries from macro to micro. When I say macro to micro, I mean they are meant for industries which belong from manufacturing to nail art studio. We have reached to that extent, and we have earned seventh rank worldwide on the Udo App Store in terms of purchases as well. Right. Moving on to my next slide. Pragmatic TechSoft, meets and exceeds the needs of four main groups. We are destined to serve four categories of target audience. The first one is the Odoo users, the one who uses Odoo already. Then we have Odoo partners who partner with Odoo and also partner with us, and we together work and achieve the our desired goals. Also, we have new users who are absolutely new to Odoo, who are working with our counterparts, but then who are also interested in Odoo. So we work with them as well. We target them, and our new partners. I mean, the non-Odoo partners. So we also work with them. So this is the last slide of my introduction. Okay, so Pragmatic TechSoft. We are, this is the USP of Pragmatic TechSoft, MVPs. That means micro vertical products. So like I said, so these are some of the top sellers in Odoo App Store, which really works well with our 1,000 plus customers. I'm not kidding, guys. We have 1,000 plus customers right now, you know, associated with Pragmatic TechSoft since 15 years. All right, said and done. I am going to give this over to Ajay. And now Ajay will start his presentation, his live demonstration on Chat GPT. Ajay, over to you. I'll just stop the presentation. Give me a second or so.
Okay.
Ajay, you can uh, start the presentation.
Okay, fine. So I'll just share my screen. Am I audible, right?
Yes, you are very much audible, Ajay.
Okay. I hope my screen is visible.
It is visible, Ajay.
Okay, so this is the Chat GPT platform. As we all know, like what is ChatGPT and what is the use of this. So today I'm going to tell you how ChatGPT will help developers to reduce the time and increase the productivity, as well as the functional people to learn the technical knowledge, to learn or to make a module, a small module like it's a simple module like any form or any single model. So how we can learn, so that I will share you. First, we can ask the ChatGPT, like ChatGPT knows Sudo or not. It's giving some answer. Okay. It's now still 15, but there is a beta version, so it must know 16 also. So today we can check in 16. So this is the 16 Odoo version. You can see this is a symbol database. Nothing has installed. So just we can check how to create a module. First, we need to check how to create a module in a simple way. Like right now, some peoples or some developers are just creating some folders and or copy pasting the existing modules to create a new module and changing the names and whatever they want. So we can just ask ChatGPT how to create a simple module. Okay, it gave you some answer like open your terminal and navigate to your Odoo add-ons first. Then once you're in add-ons, directly run the following command to create a new module. Okay, let's try with this. It will work or not. So this is the keyword scaffold is using to create a module. After scaffold, we can give our module name. Just try this. So what is this means? This is the path which we want to create the module. So we can just take this scaffold. I'm opening my terminal. So Odoo bin scaffold. I'm putting my module name as library books. So we can just create a module like to manage the books in the library. Okay. So everyone will understand how to create the new module. So the functional peoples will understand how to create a module, and the technical peoples will understand how to reduce the time by with the help of ChatGPT. So here I have put the module name. Next we need to put the path which we need to add that module. Here I have created a custom module. So I'm giving this path. Okay. If I enter, let's see, it is created or not. Yes, the module is created. So if I open that module in my IDE, you can see the module here. So also there are some folders created automatically like controllers and demo for the models, security views. So what we are using currently, we are just copy pasting any Odoo existing modules and renaming. So instead of that, we can just use this command and create a module instantly. It will also give you some demo codes also to understand what this will do, how we need to like write the code, the syntax, etc. Okay, so now we have created the module. Next thing we can ask some codes, right? If we want to manage the library books, what all are the things we need? We can just ask to ChatGPT, create one module for managing the library books. If I enter, let's see what it will give. So first it will give you the direction how to create and what to create. Here you can see in the models directly create a Python named library book. Then this is the fields, author, publisher, ISBN, number of pages, etc. Let's see it will give you some codes or not. Okay, it's not given any code. So I'm telling give me the code. Okay, now it's giving some codes. Also, you can see here it will not give you the complete code, but as per my experience, it will give you 90 to 95 percentage, and rest it will on your hands, guys. Okay, so this is the library book model. It has some field, title, author, publisher, number of pages, published date, description. Okay, so this is the Python, like it creates a model. So we can just copy this code and we will try to put in the models. So here you can see one models py is created. I'm directly putting the code here. It looks like fine, but we need a view also, right? So for that I will ask again, create a view for the same. So it's giving the XML files also. It's creating one form view of the model library books. Okay, it has completed. So this is just a form view. I'm copying this and putting into the views. Here you can see there are two files, templates and views. I'm using the views. I'm deleting the existing data and just pasting this. But form view is not enough, right? We need a list view also, and we need some menus for our new module. So let's ask that. Yeah, it's already given the tree view and the manifest also. Just
So
copy
Ajay,
this.
I have a question here for you. So what
Yes.
do you think, how much time we are saving by using ChatGPT?
So currently, all developers are doing this manually, right? Not all. Someone is already using the Chat GPT. So if we copy paste from any existing module, or if we try to create from scratch, then I can say the Chat GPT is helping 2x or 3x times faster
Wow,
than the manual process.
that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Please continue, Ajay. I'm really sorry to interrupt you.
Okay. No
And
issue.
I'm so sorry, Ajay. I have a just quick one for you. So I just wanted to understand on top of Aditya's question, can we rely on this chat API and get this executed?
So as I said earlier, it will give you the precise range in between 90 to 95 percentage. If
Perfect.
it's a, yeah, if it's a simple thing you are asking or a simple module like this, it will give you the
Mhm.
correct code. Or
Wonderful.
if we have a if we have something complex in our functionality, then it may varies, but a developer can easily fix that instead of
Exactly.
creating
So
from
we can
scratch.
use this in order to understand how we can fix that, right?
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Ajay, for the heads up. Please continue.
Okay. So I'm just copying this preview also. Okay, just paste into. Okay, so we have created the tree view also, and it already gave you the manifest file, and it's saying that we have created one view, so we need to add this in the manifest, then only it will work. So it has given the name library books views, but I have just views.xml. My file name is just views.xml. So okay, let's just copy, or we can see, we can edit. It's already here. Views.xml is already defined, so we don't need to edit anything. We can go to next. So now we have a form view and a tree view. The next thing we need a menu and the action. So I'm just telling ChatGPT, create a menu and action. We can do one thing, we can give all this in the one line also, but for making you understand, like I have splitted this. Like if I say create one module for managing the library books, instead of this, if I say create a module for managing library books and give me the model, give me the view, give me the action, give me the manifest file, then it will give you everything at a time, so we don't have to wait till that time. Okay, let's see what it has given here. So it has give you one action and one menu also. Okay, just we can copy this and paste it in our view. Okay, okay, it has added that in the manifest also. The next thing we need, like if we want, we are creating a new model, we need to write some security files for that. So in the module you can see one security, and here you can see the how we can write the security file. So our model is library book, so we need to like write the security file for the for our model library books. For that also we can ask chat gpt create the security file for the same model. So it's giving you instructions like you need to create an IR model.access.csv file. Inside that you have to put this. So it has created two securities, one for the user and one for the library manager. So currently we only need one. So I'm putting here. Also it has defined some groups. We don't need that groups now. So I'm removing that. The next thing what we need, okay, so here you can see we have a menu, we have an action, and we have a tree view, we have a form view also. So let's check it will work or not. So I'm restarting my server.
While this is in process, anyone who has joined this session late, do not worry. The entire session is getting recorded, and the recording file will be circulated after the session is over. Thank you.
Okay, I have upgraded the app list in Odoo. So just search library. So you can see the module here, library books. We have okay, this is our module library books. So I'm trying to activate this. Let's see what I'm. Okay, we have got an error. So what it's saying, we can check external id not found in the system base dot menu books. So what we will do, if a technical person can easily understand this error, but if you are a functional person or you are learning Odoo, what you will do? No worries, we can just copy this error and we can just paste it into the chat GPT. Like I am getting one error while installing the module. Then comma, I have pasted that error. Let's see what this will give. Okay, so it's saying the menu item record with this external ID was not properly defined in your module. So that's why we are getting the error. And to resolve this error, you will need to make sure the menu item record with the external ID base dot menu books is defined in your module data directory. So we can just, this is the action and this is the menu. Okay, we can just copy this code. Then I'm putting in insert the views file, but our action is different, right? So I'm giving the action, or we can do one thing also. We can just say chat GPT to, I'm just copying this entire thing and I'm putting into the chat GPT. So I'm saying that find the error in the below code I am getting. So what we are getting, external ID not found in the system base dot menu books. Comma our code. Okay, it's giving two response like once we can define this in the data file, or we can change the parent. Just try this, it will work or not, we can see. I'm adding here, and we need to change the action also. This is our action.
Uh, Ajay, we have a question from Mr. Ramjeet. He's asking, can you take the classes every day, or is it going to happen just today? So, Mr. Ramjeet, this is a live demonstration webinar that we are trying to demonstrate how Chat GPT is useful for Odoo developers and users as well to some extent. And this is just a demonstration. Uh, you know, so I'm really sorry. This is not going to happen every day. However, uh, after this demonstration is over, Mr. Raj is going to come up with something which will really interest you. So hang
Exactly.
on.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, Aditya. Sorry to interrupt. So, Amjad, thank you so much for your question. So, I'll be answering this question once Ajay wraps up this demonstration and the classes. All right, how Chat GPT gonna be very useful for us. All right, and post which I'll be answering all your questions on such classes every day or how you can opt for one. All right. Thank you so much for your patience, Amjad.
Ajay, you can continue, please.
Okay. So I have asked another question like create the parent base dot menu books. So let's see what it will give. Okay, it has given some code, or also we can just tell him to create a new menu for my module. Okay, what it's saying, it's create new menu for your library books module. You can add the following code to the new data file. Just we can add. I think this is the same. No, it's not the same. Then it's saying to add the file in the manifest. That also we have done. So again, I'm restarting my server. Then we can check the code again. Just we can try to upgrade the module. We can see this will work or not. You can just copy paste the error again. Okay, we can just copy and paste. We can remove the base dot. I hope it will work now. Again, restarting the server. Upgrade, activate the module. Okay, it's installed. But it's installed, but the menu is not there, right? We can't see any menu like books or library books. So we can just say that also. Module is installed, but I can't see the menu. Create a new menu. Okay, we can just try this code. It has created a new menu. I'm just commenting these both things and adding the new thing. So we need to give the action here. I'm going to the apps, then our apps library. I'm just upgrading this. So again, we have got an error. My module menu item refers. Where is my module? Okay, this is ID issue. Not found in the system base menu. Let's try if we give the Odoo version, it will do something or not. I'm getting an error in Odoo 16. Okay, it says that we are using an incorrect external ID. Okay, we can try this. So we need to give our action, then menu root, that will be base dot menu root. Or if we want, we can just check with any other module also. If we search this in the IDE XML, we can see some menus that are already defined. So this is our menu. Or we can check menu item also. Okay, we can try this way. Just we can use this, or create a menu item, use menu using menu item in Odoo 16. If you're a technical person, you must understand it's a code issue. But why I'm again searching in the chat GPT to make understand the functional level peoples, or okay, who wants to learn Odoo, what he can how he can use the chat GPT.
Yes, Ajay, thank you so much for that. So, well, I have a quick question for you, Ajay. So, if
Yes.
I'm from the sales team, well, if I would like to learn something in terms of coding now, because
Hmm.
it is pretty interesting by using ChatGPT, I suddenly can check with ChatGPT regards to why there is an error, and we can also get an answer from ChatGPT. If being a layman guy, not that tech savvy, not from the technical background, I'll be able to come up with the code and I'll be able to fix that by using ChatGPT. Is that so?
Yes, you can do that also. I will share you how to do that also. Like if we have
Perfect.
any
Perfect.
issues with the code, then how we will fix that. That also
Great.
we can check.
Thank you so much, Ajay.
And also we can using this chat GPT, we can improve our code quality.
Oh.
Like if yeah, if suppose in our organization there is like we can say a beginner level
Mhm.
developer,
Mhm.
then there is a gap, right, in the junior peoples and senior peoples.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
some client will bothered about the code quality also, and
Mhm.
they will
Mhm.
face some speed issues, and they will
Mhm.
say like this code is like we can say very basic level, so that's why it's taking too much time.
Exactly.
So for
Exactly.
that also we can use ChatGPT.
Mhm. 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 Well, then, by looking at the Chat GPT now, so I had a thought. So I believe, Aditya, you are also getting that thought, wherein you also want to learn how to code now. Am I
Of
right,
course,
Aditya?
of course.
Yeah,
Mm, looking at the UI itself, I'm thinking like, should I change my
exactly, exactly.
or not?
Also, it will depends on the prompt, like how you are giving the question. So it will
Ah,
take the
got it.
keywords.
Hmm.
It is giving the answer based on the keywords. If
Exactly.
our
Got it.
question is correct, then it will give you the right answer.
Mhm. Got it. Got it.
Sorry to jump in the middle. Means as compared to like previously when there are no chat GPT, we are using Google's. So at that time, what we are searching based on the keywords. But here, as compared to Google, here we have to answer like search anything more descriptive way. Means as much information as you going to give, that much kind of accuracy, or you can say a fast result you're going to get.
So basically, what Dhruv, you're trying to tell you is you will have to be very precise. Am I right? In terms
Yes,
of asking the question. And by that way, you will be able to get a relevant information. Am I right?
right. Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much, Dhruv, for the heads up on that.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dhruv. So I will share you why the menus are not came, because in the manifest we have commented that security. So I have like already told, if you want to show the menus, we have to, or we, if we are trying to create a new model, there should be one security. Then only you can see the menu. So here I have uncommented that, and in the security we have added model library book. So in the models we can see this is the library book, and in the init we have imported the models, and in the main init also we have imported the controllers that we are not using now, and we have imported the models. So just let's upgrade the module, and we can check. It has upgraded. So now you can see we have one menu library here, and inside this library we don't have any records, but we have a tree view. So I am trying to create a new record, like title we can give the book's title. I'm giving something like ABC. Other also giving person one, and we have this fields like we have defined in the models. So this much field we have defined, but what it's just a character field, right? So everything we have to enter manually, or we have to enter the character. But in Udo, what if we have another model and we have to relate that? Suppose I have to relate this author to my contacts. So how that we can do? Like we can just ask to Chat GPT. I want to select the author from my contacts. So how can I define the field? So let's see what it will give. To select the author from your contacts in Odoo 16, you can use the many to one field with a domain filter. Only display contacts that have been marked authors. So it's saying that we have to define a many to one field for that. Yeah, we can just copy this, and we can paste instead of this. So currently you can see there is a domain is author. But in our current basic module, there is no field like this other. So now we don't have want this domain. So if you want to make the domain, then you can ask that also. Currently, I'm just relating to the REST partner. That means the contact. So I'm again restarting the server like the same way upgrading. So we have an error. Okay, the field has some changes. So previously it was author and now it is author ID. So we have to change in the view also. If you are using this PyCharm also, then it will indicate the error. Like you can see the red line. So for the beginners, it will be easy to understand from where we are getting the error. Or if we ask the same question like field author does not exist in the library book, we can ask this to ChatGPT also. I'm getting an error, comma. We have pasted that error. So it's saying that you may have misspelled the field name in your code. So double check your field definition and make sure. Or we can modify to this previous types also. So you will understand the issue. You can see if you check the Odoo error, it have lots of things. So you will not understand what's the actual issue and where is the actual issue. So if you ask, you will get a clear idea. You may have misspelled the field name. Then we can check in the code. So I have replaced the author with order ID. Then I'm so this time we can upgrade from the terminal also. So this is the command to upgrade a module from the terminal. We can just do that. Okay, modules are loaded. We can refresh. If we go to library and creating a new thing, A, B, C, and if I click other, now you can see it's related to the contact. So whatever contact we have, we can see here and we can just select that here. And we can use the same for publishers also if we have another model, and if we have another model for ISBN also, we can use the same thing. Okay, so this is how we can create a symbol module. I'm just saving this. So now the record has created. So we can check how we can the next thing. Now we learn how to create a module. So the next thing we can check um, how to improve the code quality. To improve the code quality, we need some functions or we need some codes for that. So for that, I can just create some function.
Ajay, before you proceed, I want to ask our audience if they have any questions, please shoot right away so that we'll be in a position to answer that. If in case your questions have been left unanswered, I have mentioned the ID right below in the green band. Note it down and shoot it right across after this session. You're free to interrupt Ajay anytime.
Okay. Okay, so this is the way to create a module, and you can change any field according to your functionality. You just need to say this, like this type of questions you have to ask. Like if you want a date time field, if you click that field, it should open a calendar, or then you can say that also. Like if I click this field, I want to open a calendar and I want to uh, select the date, then it will give you that type of code also. So as a beginner, it's very helpful. Like how we are like how a person is entering to the coding or Odoo previously. Previously, it was like if he's stuck, he will refer the old existing modules, but that are something a little complex. So he will ask to seniors or like that. So Aditya, you also know that's how we are worked till Chat GPT launch. If we have a trainee and trainee have any doubt, then that trainee will ask to our senior developers, right?
Right.
So yeah, so now there is no need of asking to our senior developers. We can just ask to Chat GPT. Or previously, what we are doing, we are just putting that issue in the Google. Then Google will give you 100 links. We need to go through that 100 links and find the current answer. It's very difficult process. Now it's very simple. You can just ask to Chat GPT like your issue or your question, anything you can ask.
Mm.
Yes. Okay,
So
so the next thing, yes.
yeah, so the suggestion that Ajay has just conveyed to us, Aditya, this make me think. So quick response, spontaneous response is a USP, wherein we get on a call with the customer after sales support, and that being our USP, being from the sales and marketing team, we can certainly adapt to this chat GPT first. Let's try and understand what is the error, why we are getting it, and then we can pass on or cascade the details to our technical guys. They can look into it. Our main priority is just to address the customer, wherein that is why we stand out in the market, to be very precise, Aditya. So this is literally very interesting, and I am getting very curious to learn more about this. Thank you so much, Ajay, for giving out the presentation in detail.
Before Ajay ends this, I have one more question. I'm really sorry, Ajay, I'm troubling you with the questions, but do you think this is 100% reliable?
So ChatGPT is working day by day, right? So this is the ChatGPT 3.5.
Right.
Also, the ChatGPT 4 has launched. So they are
Mhm.
telling like that GPT-4 is 70% accurate than GPT 3.5. So you can also think, right? If the 3.5 can give this bunch of answers, then what will we will get from the GPT-4? It's very useful for anyone. So as Raj said, if you have any doubt or if a customer approaches you like, is it possible in Nudo or it's not possible in Nudo? So currently you are running to the any team lead side to know that, right? Instead of that, you can use the chat GPT like this functionality is possible in Udo. If you ask that, then you will get the result in 1 second. So customer will not need to wait. You can just give him answer in the call also.
Exactly, Ajay. Now you're
However,
talking.
if you ask me, it's not about the chat GPT per se. It is also about the prompts or the queries that you put in chat GPT and the way they
Yes.
it answers. It totally depends on the queries that you put in through in the inside the chat.
Exactly, Aditya.
Yeah,
The,
Exactly.
the
You
answer and the accuracy of that answer completely depends on that particular prompt.
yeah, you are
Yes,
right.
exactly.
ChatGPT will only understand two things: that what we are giving, how it responds. So that we are
Absolutely.
giving, that is prompt, and the things that we are getting back, that is completion. So similarly, means if you know how to prompt, means how to write a question or query, it's very easy to find your solution or what your desire is.
Well, as Ajay already mentioned, Aditya, wherein yeah, on Google we can type in anything and we get so many links, out of which we need to figure out which one we need to click on and then search for the answer. That is again a tedious task. Now here we have an option wherein you need to be very precise in terms of what you're looking at. That's the main thing, and I believe now in this particular generation, everyone knows and everyone understands what to put in that particular search engine to get that answer. So yes, I certainly like this sort of application wherein I can give out answers to our customers. This is
Right.
amazing.
Right. So we have a question again from Amjit. Uh, which
Which PyCharm you use for a front end?
you used to give?
Okay, it's the professional version.
Okay. So we are anyways going to note down these questions, and or else you can drop the questions at aditya.babar@practic.co.in, and we'll answer it for you.
Also, Aditya, I
You
have
can
to
repeat.
highlight one thing.
Yes, yes, Ajay.
Yeah, this is not only for beginners or the functional peoples. So
Hmm.
this we can use for the experienced person also. So if you want some complex SQL query, or if you want to understand any function that has already in the Odoo, like if we saw some codes, we will like blah blah blah. Like we don't know anything, right? We will not understand why this code is using. So you can just copy that code, and if you paste into the chat GPT and ask define this function or define this code, then it will give you the entire answer line by line. So what this is
Right.
doing, what the line 2 is doing, like that.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much, Ajay. That was really a valuable contribution. And again, we are live. We see people are, the number of people, the attendees are increasing minute by minute. Really happy to see that number. Uh, so we are almost done with the live demonstration of ChatGPT for Odoo. We are now shifting to our next session. Raj will take over this conversation, and so, like I said, we have something for you. So Raj is going to take over this. Raj, please continue.
Thank you so much, Aditya. Well, before I proceed or commence with my particular session, I would like to thank all the participants who have participated in this webinar. And thank you so much, Ajay, for this wonderful live demonstration that you have given out to our audience. This is pretty amazing and very productive. And well, for all the audience who are out there and participated in this particular webinar, thank you so much for that. And you can shoot your questions anytime on the chat section. Aditya is always keeping an eye on those particular questions. If we miss out in answering any of those questions, we will certainly get back to you guys. All right. So now,
Absolutely.
so I'm from the sales team, guys. So I'm not here to sell anything. To be very frank with you guys, I'm here to give out a couple of information wherein that will benefit absolutely for you as an individual or you as an entity too. All right, so let's begin with the first question of Amjad. So let's start it from here, Aditya. So wherein I believe he's the first person who put a question on our chat box. So Amjad, you did mention is Ajay taking class on a daily basis or just today? Well, for you, I have a better option wherein you can opt for the classes, all right, wherein you can upskill your skill sets and you can utilize that. All right. So now let me share my screen with you all. Let me know once it is up. All right. Just give me a second, guys. All right. Is my screen visible to you all?
Yes, Raj. Yes.
Thank you so much, Aditya, for the confirmation. So, well, you all can see that this is a PPT, guys, wherein I would like to give you a heads up on Odoo certification too. So, well, I believe you all know that Odoo has a certification process wherein you guys will have to get the certification, wherein that will help you eventually in your career too. So, wherein we as Pragmatic give out this certification coaching service too for our customers, for an individual like Amjad. So, you had a question: do we take classes? Yes, we do take classes. So, we call them as training or coaching services. Well, why we started this? This Uru certification coaching, wherein we as Pragmatic are not only in business, wherein business as in selling out the products or selling out our services. So we are also have an intention, or we have a motto wherein we would like to extend our hands, and wherein we would like to help each and every individual or an entity wherein they are planning to achieve their goals. Is it so? Through this particular training programs, we certainly can extend our what do you say that? So skills, yes, we can pass on the skills to other individual or the other entity, wherein they can upskill themselves and they can grow as a company. So wherein in this particular program, what we're gonna do is our experienced trainers, just like Ajay, we have 100 plus experienced guys in pragmatic. So we have, out of which we have a trainers wherein they will provide the knowledge and the skills and the guidance required to clear the Odoo certification exams. All right. And you suddenly can become so proficient. So the another word for proficient is in a layman term, you can call yourself as a pro in Odoo platform. So wherein you can get any sort of inquiry or any sort of a project wherein you can pick it up from there. You don't have to rely on anyone else. If you are a junior, if you have the Odoo certification, if you clear that particular certification, you are a pro level person or an employee. All right. So wherein in this particular programming certification program, so we have segregated plans. So well, we have plans according to groups too here. So we have segregated this particular certification plan into silver, gold, and platinum. So let's look at what exactly silver plan has. All right. So well, this particular silver plan is for an individual who is very new to Odoo and he would like to learn all about Odoo, but he would like to get the foundation first. So foundation plays a major role when you would like to learn about Odoo. So we're gonna help you with this sort of training session. So what this silver plan includes? So well, this includes 5 hours of online coaching. Amjit, this answers your question, and we're gonna give you one practice examination. So we prepare the questionnaires and we will pass on the exam to you online, wherein you can take up the practice exam. And post which we're gonna give you a personalized study plan for the Odoo certification. So we're gonna help you with what you will have to prepare for the certification, and post which you will get a coach wherein we're gonna give you one-on-one question and answer session post 5 hours online coaching. All right, wherein if you have any question related to the coaching or the training that you have gone through so far, we're gonna have one-on-one session with the individual wherein we're going to clarify all the questions. All right. And post silver plan, we have a gold plan. So gold plan is for the individual who have some experience. All right. Let's assume that I know a bit about Odoo, wherein I want to expand my knowledge. So, in order to understand Odoo in detail, for such individuals, we have this particular program, Gold Plan program, wherein this includes 10 hours of online coaching, and we're gonna give you a personalized study plan too, and they will be on a QA session on a daily basis, and you're gonna get 2 practice examinations too from Pragmatic. And apart from this, there is an advantage going with a Gold Plan, which is we're gonna review the resume that you have, and we're gonna help you with the interview preparation too if you're planning to attend for any sort of interview, or you're planning to give out an interview to your dream company. Certainly pragmatic plays a major role there, and we're going to help you to prepare for the examination, I mean the interview too. And along with this, one more plus is we're going to help you with the job placement too, wherein we're going to assist you in terms of job placement. All right, these are the pros that you're going to get in the gold plan. All right. And along with a gold plan, we have, last but not the least, the platinum one. So this is the most comprehensive plan that we have got. And this is designed specially for those and such individuals who are serious about becoming Odoo experts. All right. So when you guys are very serious about becoming an expert, you need to dedicate a lot of time in understanding the entire Odoo. And you all know that Odoo is very vast. You will not be able to learn Odoo in one go, right? So this particular platinum plan includes 20 hours of online coaching, and we're gonna help you with 3 practice examination, a personalized study plan according to your goal that you have set, and we're gonna help you with one-on-one session QA sessions, wherein question answer session, and along with that, we're gonna review your resumes. We're gonna help you to mold your resumes and help you with the interview preparations, and we're gonna help you with the job placements too. So these offers are there, wherein if anyone is interested, they can ping their email IDs on the chat, wherein we will pick up the email IDs, and I personally will get on a call and discuss how we can commence with this particular program with that particular individual. All right, along with that, I would like to give you a couple of success stories that we had with this particular program. So basically, this program has helped a lot of individual, not only individual, this has basically helped a lot of entities, you can say. Wherein how it has helped, I'm going to tell you a quick and a crisp story about them. All right, so all these are my customers, to be very frank with you guys. All right, wherein I had a customer, John, wherein he was owning a small business. All right, wherein he was struggling. When I got on a call with John at the beginning, he was not able to communicate what exactly he's planning to implement. So that's what made me understand John needs this particular program wherein he can understand what exactly Odoo is. And well, when I had a word with John regards to this particular program, so he had a lot of questions wherein we used to get on a call, multiple calls on a daily basis, wherein I made him understand this program gonna help you in order to understand what exactly Odoo is and how you certainly can implement Odoo and how this will certainly help the business process that he has. So basically, he opted for a silver plan, all right, and he was able to implement the Odoo platform and improve his business processes too. And eventually, when you have an ERP, basically the outcome will always hit on your revenue, sales, and the efficiency. All right. And along with John, I had a customer, Sarah. She is an IT professional, to be very frank. We get a lot of inquiries for such programs. All right. And when I had a word with Sarah, she did mention that she knows a bit about Odoo. All right. Wherein she would like to enhance her skills in terms of Odoo, wherein she would like to dig deep into Odoo. She would like to understand each and everything about Odoo. Wherein I did ask her why you're planning to do this and what is your aim or a goal. So she did mention that she would like to become an Odoo consultant, and so from there she did enrolled, and she opted for a gold plan, and she was able to pass the Odoo certification post all the training session and the suggestion and the feedbacks in the one-on-one session that we give out to our customers or an individual. All right, and in a similar way we have a Michael too. So he's a recent graduate. All right, so wherein his perception is just to get a job in the IT industry. So if you're a fresher, if you just passed out, I mean, if you have completed your graduation, wherein you would like to get a dream job with a higher package that you can say, all right. So you will have to learn a lot about Odoo if you are planning to get into Odoo as an Odoo developer. You need to understand each and everything in current situation and current market. If you know each and everything about Odoo, then only you guys will always rock in terms of Odoo ERP. All right. So he enrolled for the platinum plan, wherein as he was a beginner, he wanted to understand, dig deep, know each and every bit of Odoo. So which is why he opted for the platinum one, and he understood each and everything about Odoo. All right, and wherein he was able to get all the skills that required to clear or crack that particular interview. So I certainly understand. So how important for an individual. So I certainly can keep myself in that particular position. So when I passed out from my graduation, so I was also in Michael's situation wherein I wanted to gain a lot of knowledge about sales. But however, at that particular time, I was not having any such programming sessions. But yes, I was able to get into a company with a job. I was fortunate. But in current situation, yes, each and every company is looking at the skill set, so you certainly can acquire that by participating in this particular program. All right. So in order to enroll in our coaching services today, so and also become an Udo expert, as I mentioned earlier, you suddenly can ping your email address and the contact details and your name in the chat section. I and Aditya will personally get on a call with you, and we certainly can take the communication from there. All right. And apart from this, I would like to give you one more heads up. So Pragmatic is not only in Udo, so Pragmatic is also into other services. So we are into artificial intelligence, we are into machine learning, we are into cloud computing, we are into Python, application development, Flutter development, mobile development, website development, and we are into multiple technologies. So when I say multiple technologies, that has been captured in the presentation out here. So we are into Odoo. Apart from Odoo, we are into Magento, PHP, AWS, vTiger, Pentaho, Jaspersoft. So we are into all these technologies too. You can certainly get on a call with us. You can always shoot an email to Aditya. I will be able to pick it up from there, or Aditya will be able to pick it up from there. All right. So this is it from my end, guys. So you certainly can shoot your questions right away. I'll be able to answer all the questions, or Aditya will be able to answer any questions. We all are open to give all the clarification, guys. All right. Over to you, Aditya. If you would like to add or comment anything, you can do that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raj. That was really fantastic. Very crisp information. Ajay, Dhruv, thank you so much, team. Uh, now we are at the closing session. Okay, but before we close this session, I want to tell one more interesting thing, that we will be coming up with new and interesting topics, and we will be demonstrating that live. So today it was Ajay who demonstrated the Chat GPT and Uru, the magic of the both platforms. In the next session, I'm going to announce the dates very soon. So in the next session, Dhrup Singh will be taking the driver's seat, and he will tell you what exactly is which platform else we can use, which will work as a replacement for ChatGPT. And then that will be more interesting, and that will be more advanced, and I'll promise you that. Okay, so thank you so much for your, for showing the interest in this first ever webinar that is happening uh, for the first time in the Urdu community, to say the least. Yeah, and if you have any questions, you can type it in the comments box, or else, like I've been saying throughout this entire session, that I've mentioned my email ID at the bottom of the screen. Note it down and shoot it up to me. I'll just ask my team or colleagues to revert with the appropriate answer. Thank you so much again. This was a wonderful Friday. What a great way to end the week. And you guys have a really wonderful weekend. Thank you so much from Pragmatic, and you have a lovely day, rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely weekend ahead. Cheers. Bye bye.